topic is emotional intelligence. So today our speaker is Kamal
Hi,
Dhareswar. I would like
hi,
to
hi, good morning.
introduce our dearest Kamal sir with a few words.
Kamal ka Kamal.
Kamal sir is today speaker. Topic is emotional intelligence. Kamal sir, he born and brought up in New Delhi. He did his master application in software engineering. Is working as an engineer in IT company in Pune from last 15 years. Also a trainer conducting training for IT service management process in Sigma. He loves traveling. He's a natural lover, trekker who loves to roam and wants to explore the world. Love to do paintings in free time. Then also he is learning meditation and vipassana nowadays. So let us all welcome Kamal Dubare sir with a heart.
Thank you.
Please put a heart in your screen and over
Thank
to
you.
you,
Thank
Kamal
you.
sir.
Thank you all. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thanks. Good morning.
Good
Namaskaram.
morning.
Vanakkam.
Good morning.
Sat Sri Akal. So a warm welcome to everyone. Thank you, Tuzman. Thank you for this introduction, for this lovely introduction. You changed my emotions. Thank you.
You are a beautiful soul, sir.
Thank you for joining today's session. I'm delighted to have you all here as we begin our first conversation on the emotional intelligence. So this is our opening session. So we'll keep it things very simple and familiar. A gentle refresher concept because you already know about the emotional function, emotional intelligence. But somehow we often forget to apply in our day-to-day, in our everyday routines. So, ma'am, you can share the screen.
Yeah. I
So today we will explore what emotions are and how emotions arise, and how your physiology can influence the emotional state, and and we build certain building awareness on your emotions. So let's begin our journey, and we'll take all the question answer all the insight at the end of the sessions. We have just 30 minutes. So let's start with the meditation first. Not the meditation, but with an awareness session first. Okay, so I'll request you all to please close your eyes. Yes. Please close your eyes. Yes, and I want you to reflect now. How are you feeling right now? What are the emotions you're carrying right now? Check. Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you in fear or anger? Are you excited for the day, or might be some kind of anxiety for some critical task today? Check. So now, open your eyes. Yes. What did you notice? Anyone? Any feedback? What do you notice? On what zone you are now today? And most important, how are you feeling today, right now, in this moment?
Excitement.
Oh, great. Any other feedback? Like calm. Great. So excitement, calm. Okay, no worries. So we'll talk about this emotional intelligence mastery. So let's start with the basic definition of what is emotions means. So emotions are nothing but what psychological state, and that psychological state that arise from our thoughts. So because whatever you're thinking right now, that emotions comes, your perception or your interpretation of that image. So it's basically your internal response.
Alert from EOSA Alert Manager. This Mac can't connect to I.
Okay. So yeah, what I'm saying. So these emotions are nothing but your internal response to your situation, or or your thoughts, or how you're feeling, how you're acting. So what happened now? For example, when we receive some kind of appreciation at work, or some award, some recognition, we feel happy, we feel motivated. Yes, correct. And similarly, when you miss a deadline, and probably you all are experienced, you miss a train or flight, that might trigger stress or frustration, or any medical emergency. Oh, what to do? That kind of panic or fear appears. So basically, emotions, are things which guides our behavior, our decision also. So now let's see from where these emotions are arise. Next slide, please, ma'am. Yes. So yes, so these are the four main factors from where our emotions are arise. So one, basic thoughts. How thoughts? We experience that. So our thoughts, act as the lens through which we interpret the situation. The same event, can create different emotions. So, for example, you call your friend and he ignored you, or not ignored you, but he don't reply you. So, what are the feeling that comes, or the thoughts that comes? You might be thinking, oh, he is ignoring me. I must have said something wrong. So you feel hurt or sad, or overthinking. Correct. Or sometimes in our office, what happened? Our boss come, oh, please come to the cabin. So all of a sudden we think, oh, what's happened? Or what's got wrong? If something went wrong, I've done something wrong. So you suddenly become nervous, overthink again, defensive. So the thing is that, like, when you change how you interpret a situation, you change how you feel about it. This is the foundation of which we say cognitive behavioral psychology. So remember that your thoughts are not facts; they are just an interpretation. So how are your interpretation the things change the meaning, change the events of everything. It changes you emotionally, or it shifts you to 360 degree. Correct. Okay. Second is our past experiences. We always say, okay, past is past, let's forget. But is it happen? Does the memories of past, is it really excites you, or sometimes haunts you? So so let me ask you. Think of your wedding day. I can see certain smiles. Happy. Also, I'm smiling.
Really happy.
Okay. Okay. Or we have a student. So think of your graduation day, or think of your first child born. So how you're feeling? You're feeling happy, joyful, delight. At the same time, think of any past experience, some trauma, or losing of some loved one. What happens? You suddenly feel depressed, fear, again, sad. I remember, when I've been asked for a presentation during a team meeting, so I was nervous, I was sweating, because at some time I fumbled it. So I make a presentation, disaster. So every time when someone say, you have to do a presentation, something, I got nervous, because of my past experience. So remember that our brain stores memories, not just in events. Also it also attaches the emotions with those events. So you need to be aware that your emotions, your today's emotions are not just a today's emotion. These are come from our past experience. Okay. So when we understand this, we stop judging ourselves, or feeling, or whatever the feeling, we just change in a certain way. So start understand why we feel that way, because of some past memory attached to it. Correct? Okay. So then we have beliefs. Can anyone tell me what is belief actually? Belief. Anything?
Something which has repeated over and over again, which confirms it is like an equation. If this happens, this is going to definitely follow.
Yeah,
So
belief
a repeated,
also.
repeated result, which confirms that it deeply etches in our mind and say that okay,
correct. So a belief is something we accept is it as a true. Maybe it's about ourselves or for others or for the world. So it acts like a filter. For example, if you have a certain belief in your religion, and if you or something else, if someone challenge your belief or you disagree, it creates anger or agitation. Correct? Or if you believe like I'm not good enough, certain people believe, so you're always in self-doubt, stress, or you say that people don't appreciate me. So again, you are disappointed, you become cold. So why? Because it is in your mind, you treat them as a true things. So it because your belief magnifies the situation, and your belief shape our reality also. So they shape how we interpret the events, and the interpret directly affect our emotional response. So that is one. The fourth one is our environment. So correct. So at present, what environment we have this morning time? It's a golden time of the day. Great. And we are sitting with our extended family members, exchanging thoughts and energy. So the same way, check or scan your home environment, scan your office or workplace area, where you spend maximum time of a day. And so our environment, which include everything, your physical space, your people, your sound, smells, light, even the energy in the room. So these external things or these external cues directly affect our nervous system and can change our emotions also. For example, I hope most of now it's a weekend, so if you go to some pub or some club, you see the flashy lights, happy faces, there are dancing, cheer of people, instant shifts. So your environment shape your emotional state also. Okay. So that's why we always say that wherever you go, just make your environment a good place. So what happens if someone sits in a low light, gloomy place, you feel sad or negative. Okay. So your environment also affects your emotions. Okay. Next slide, ma'am. Many minutes we have. So now, what your body is the first tool, for emotional regulation. So what what emotions happen, it significantly influence your physical or your physiology, through some complex mixture of your biological and psychological process. So when you experience emotions, that first get impacted on your body, correct? If you're joy, if you're in fear, it increases your heart rate, your breathing, or some kind of hormonal release, those cortisol and adrenaline, those emotions can uh, release. So now these are the four things, where our body get impacted. One is our breathing. So we're just doing our breathing exercise right now. So breathing has a direct connection with our nervous system, as we have just heard in our. So breathing has a direct connection with the nervous system. So when you do a fast or shallow breathing, it signals a very stress or anxiety. While when you do a slow or deep breathing, it activates calmness and relaxation. So when we do our meditation or anything, we always say, okay, sit down, do your meditation, check your breath. So when you regulate your breathing, it will calm your mind and change your brain. So for example, when we're taking a few deep breaths, what happens? You become focused. And when you do it before speaking or before you have to speak to someone, it reduces all your nervousness. Correct? Then your postures. So the way we hold our body, the way we carry our body, that also influence how we feel emotionally. Correct? So sitting straight, like when we do our affirmation, we always say, okay, sit, do these things. So why we say that, to correct your posture? Because it suddenly change your environment, change your physiology, change your emotions. Correct? Then your physical movement, like a person doing the physical movement. So do whatever the physical movement you do, do your yoga, do your Zumba, Kathak, Bharatanatyam. So your physical movement release feel good chemicals like the endorphins in the body. So regular movement improve our moods, it reduces stress and boosts motivation. Okay, so you can do a short walk, that can lift your body, or you go to nature. Just do that physical movement every day. Instantly change the way you are, change your moods. And the body language, how we carry our body the entire day, our facial expression, our gestures, that all sends signals to brains how we feel, and your positive body language can create only a positive emotions. If you don't feel, then check, like if someone is sitting very slouchy or very sad, or it affects in their body language. So always carry a confident, positive body language by your signals, by your facial experience, by your by your gestures. Okay. Next slide. So now, what is that thing which change our emotions or control? So very basic symbol is, have a mindful pause. So awareness is the first step to the emotional control. And obviously, you can't change an emotion if you don't notice it. So you're mindful, and your observations can help you to choose your response. So in any situations, just take a pause, reflect on it, and respond consciously. Is it true? Because it change the whole environment. It avoids any kind of arguments, especially in our relationships or anywhere in the office environment also. So don't react. We always say don't react, just respond. But before responding, just have an awareness on what zone you are right now, so that you can interpret that situation, understand the other person, and reflect and respond accordingly. Right. Okay. Next slide, ma'am. The most powerful thing, remember that you are not your emotions. You are the observer. Don't be like, we always label a person like, okay, it's he's a short-tempered man. Don't say to him, don't go nearby him, or he's a jealous man, or man, he always getting, always an anxiety. So don't get labeled by that personality. You should be aware that you are an observer of those emotions. So as soon as you observe, you can step back and notice how I am feeling right now, on what zone we are right now. I'm feeling anger, anxiety, joy. So be in that state always. And for that, as Tulsiram said that, I'm practicing Vipassana. So Vipassana is a meditation, you might heard of that. It helps you to see the things as they really are. So it's an ancient, Buddha's technique that has a very self-observation, mindful techniques to see, what's going inside you and how to react to it. Yeah, next slide, ma'am. So these are the few reflection questions we have. How, Kirtana, do you want to take this reflection questions?
Yeah, okay. Hi everyone, good morning. I'm Kirtana. I'm here to guide you on these questions. See, I'll read the questions for you. It will take just 3 minutes. What the purpose of this question is to have self-awareness is the most important for this exercise, so that you are aware of your emotions. Okay, and also I have given here area. So what does each question reflect? The area of your emotional intelligence. Okay, and first one, I'm reading it out. If you want, you can silently reflect, or you can discuss with your partner or anything, or you can take a notebook and answer. The answers are yes, no, sometimes, and not sure. Honesty is the important thing while answering these questions. So, counting how many yes I got, how many no I got, doesn't matter. So, first question, I'm aware of my emotions as I experience them. So, are you aware? You say yes, not sure, not sure. Sometimes I'm aware of my emotions. Okay, give sometimes. If you're no, no. Okay. So it will reflect of self-awareness, how much awareness you have that one. And next question. I manage my emotions during pressure or stress. So, can you manage your emotions, control your emotions, even if you're feeling anger, anxiety, where you want to not respond but react, but still you control your emotions? So, are you able to do either at workplace or at home with your spouse, children, or friends, anywhere to any situation? Or outside while traffic or while in traffic. So the same, yes, no, sometimes you can answer that. And that is self-regulation. So that question comes under self-regulation, where whether you are able to regulate your emotions or no. And the third, I think before I react. So it's all interrelated questions. So without reacting or without respond, you take a pause and you think, and then you respond or react. Can you do that in the situations? If you are able to do that, then answer yourself. That is self-control. So you're able to control your emotions. In the next question, I notice how others are feeling. It's empathy. So when someone is sad or in deep pain, and even though they won't say it outside or loud, but you can notice that by maybe you can see at your colleagues, someone might be having some trouble or some problem, but without expressing problem, though they're expressing or experiencing some issue, be it family or what workplace or anything, or in the family, your mother, father, children. So without they being able to express, are you able to observe and know that they are in having some issue or anything, positive, negative, happy or sad? The main point is, are you able to grasp or observe or know without they being expressive? So that's empathy. Yes, no, sure, not sure. And the last question, I respond respectfully even in disagreement. So sometimes even discussion turns into, argumentative, even home, workplace, or anywhere. So, there's a famous phrase, agree to disagree. So different opinions matter, like how you have opinion, everyone also have their opinion. These opinions, there's nothing right or wrong. It's just your someone else or yours or opinion. Okay. So are you able to respect someone else's opinion, even if it's not what yours? So agree to disagree. Are you able to do it in a respectful way? If you are able to, then yes, sometimes not sure, no. It's okay even if your answers are not sure. This is the first step for you to be aware of your emotions. It's a starting point. Okay. Ma'am, next slide. So all are you clear, right? With the 5 questions. So now, as you already have the question is done with 5 questions, now I want you to take a minute or take a moment and answer this question. It's a follow-up activity. So this is one action you do every day or at every situation. This will be the beginning step to start noticing and changing your emotions, controlling your emotions. So one small change I can make to improve my emotional intelligence, either at work or home or with your spouse, partner, family, whomever you have some issues, dealing with. So you can feel that. So if you take that action, it will improve your relationship. All this controlling your emotions will actually reflect on your relationships also, either work relationships or family relationships. Even if you're throwing tantrums, kids throw tantrums at home. As we parents have to deal with. Sometimes our boss at workplace or some colleague, so how we respond, how we react will also help to improve or establish the relationship with that person. Choose at workplace, so choose one. So what step I can make to change that negative impact in a relationship, how you deal with emotions? So please answer this. I'll give you a moment, think and answer it. And you need not just answer it, you need to work on it. If you have to hold or take a pause, think and then respond. This will be your first step or taking actions with the emotional intelligence. Next slide, ma'am. So anyone have any questions or would you like to share how any emotional troubles you're facing or any clarity you want? Yes,
Yeah.
Shayapan Sir
Yes.
Prasad Nagaraj.
So the floor is open.
Yeah, thank you, Kamalji. Thank you, Kirtana, for very, I would say it's an in-depth thing, although it was for half an hour, it was an in-depth, all the important points of related to emotional intelligence were addressed. Thank you for the valuable inputs, both Kamalji and Kirtana.
Thank you.
Yeah. The education system emphasizes mostly on our IQ, the intelligence quotient, and even the examination system and everything is oriented towards appreciating people who get more marks. One thing that is totally neglected is the emotional intelligence aspect of it, which only people will realize as they grow up and as they come to certain situations, like take up a job or where they have to interact with other people. That's where the emotional intelligence becomes more and more important. So probably the IQ will open doors, but for anyone to be successful in life and in career, emotional intelligence is much more important than the IQ. So this is something which I wanted to share. And definitely, one thing that all of us have these stressful moments where when such things keep repeating, our body becomes so intelligent that it starts reacting without getting processed in the brain. So one thing that I'll declare is I'll take, when I come across such situations which happen over and over again, the first thing that I'll do is I'll focus on my breath, take deep breaths, give time for the mind to process it, the brain to process it, and then respond rather than reacting. So this is one thing that I'll declare. Thank you very much, Kamalji and Kirtana, for this wonderful presentation on emotional intelligence.
Thank you, Prasad. Yeah, sir.
Thank you, Kamal and Kirtana, for the beautiful presentations. So now, what I realized is, this is applicable for me, especially when I am going through that self-awareness and reflection questions. Almost all the area where self-awareness, self-regulation, self-control, empathy, and respectful communication, the five, for me, the answer is sometimes, all sometimes. Am I aware of my emotion and experience of sometimes, not always. Am I able to manage my emotion during stress situation? Sometimes. I think before I react, sometimes. I notice how others feeling, sometimes. Not always sure. I respond respectfully, even in the disagreement, even in the case of disagreement, sometimes. So for me, my reflection is sometimes. Now, as you said, beautifully, it is from the breath to the past experience of thought, from beliefs to past experiences, and the environment. It makes me to do all these things. So being aware about that and being practicing every day, like follow-up activity, and I will definitely improve. Thank you so much, Kamal and Kirtana, for a beautiful. And nowadays, technology is available so beautifully, which we have not been present to earlier those times, or we were grown up, and this awareness was not available. Now it is available. Once again, thank you, and then salute you for the work. Thank you.
Thank you, Prasad. Thank you for the honest feedback.
Yeah, as I said, how many you got the answers is not the important, but awareness and taking action is important.
Vidya Kumari, ma'am. Vidya Kumari, ma'am, you have raised your hand.
Okay, good morning all.
Morning.
Thank you for the informative and the deep session. The informative session that you have given, Kamal sir, and you just give the reasons, solutions, and aspects of EQ. And we all know that EQ is more important than IQ, isn't it? We are giving more importance for IQ, but EQ is more important than IQ, that we all know from this session. And also, I have so much impressed about one sentence that you have given here. That is, we are the observer of our emotions. That means when we have got emotions or when we are caught up by an emotion, we became that emotion. That is the problem, no? If we are an observer, then we can move away from that. I am feeling angry.
Yeah.
Can you hear?
Yes.
Yes.
I am feeling some technical error. And I am when we are becoming an observer, we can feel that I'm angry. So I want to put down my anger. Like that, when we are becoming an observer, that is a good thing, that sentence, slide, I became more impressed about that. And thank you so much. Such an informative session, Kamalji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vidya. Thank you.
Yes, but yes,
Okay.
sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, but yes, sir.
So to start with about the session, what I will say, कमल का कमाल देखा है, भावनाओं का प्रसार देखा है, विवेक और के पंखों से जीवन में बदलाव का एहसास देखा है. This is what is my reaction on today's response on today's session. But what I feel, the first three areas, it is a sometime for me. And regarding the self-control and empathy, respectful communication, that domain, I definitely am sure about it. I do think before I don't actually react. It is always a response from my side. And I definitely care for the other's feeling. And when we become the observer for our emotions and other things, naturally there is a pause, there is a time for to think and then give a response to that. It will be always a positive. Reaction has no place in the domain of working, whether it is a workspace, home, or any place. That's why we should not be carried away by the emotions. We should just try to watch them, analyze them, and based upon that, take so-called responsive action. This is the learning from today's session. I'm really very happy to note all these things. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bhatia sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhatia sir.
Okay.
Anyone who'd like to share your reflection, please do so. It's already 7:12.
Yes, wonderful session, Kamal sir and Kirtana, regarding the emotional intelligence, the most important is life skills in our life. So the matter is that we can't avoid emotions, but how long we are holding it matters in our life. So we have to come out of that. For that, we have to practice a lot of things like meditation, pranayama.
See how much you have grown and in which specific areas. Don't think too much. Use the first number that comes up in your head. Rate how much you agree on questions or same statements that we have to do it before we are starting this quest, and we'll do it at the end of this quest after 2 weeks. So rate these statements on a scale from 1 to 5. So 1 is completely disagree, 2 is disagree, 3 is neutral, 4 is agree, and 5 is completely agree. So the first statement is, I believe that situations are permanent. So we are in a particular situation, we are experiencing certain things. Do we believe that this is going to continue forever? So based on that, you can rate 1 to 5. The second statement, should I give some time? If you would like to write it down in your journal, it would be ideal. So put today's date, and then after 2 weeks, you can go back to this page itself and do an self-assessment again for the same statements. So the first statement is, I believe that situations are permanent. So 1 is completely disagree, 2 is disagree, 3 is neutral, 4 is agree, and 5 is completely agree. So second statement is, I have thoughts and use words of scarcity. So as we know, words are very powerful. So if we are constantly using certain negative words when it comes to our financial situation or anything, are we using it regularly, because some words become a habit. Without our knowledge, it slips out of our mouth. So I have thoughts and use words of scarcity. So please keep observing what words come out of your mouth and see whether they represent scarcity or they represent abundance. The third statement is, I tend to feel jealous or envious of others because they have something. So it is basically one of the thing is appreciating something the other people have, expressing our happiness that they have achieved that, or they have got what you aspire to have. That is one of the things which will shows the way to achieve or get what they have, instead of feeling jealous. Jealous pulls our energy down. So I tend to feel jealous or envious of others because they have something. Because of their hard work, because of their persistence, grit, they would have achieved something. Do we feel jealous or do we feel happy? Then the next statement, I am generous and interested in helping others. I am generous and interested in helping others. So it is giving back. It is by giving only we get more. The abundance that we already have, being grateful for that, and sharing what we have will bring in more abundance. I believe that things will not be there tomorrow, so I will have to collect and hoard things. It's a scarcity mentality. So if there is some news saying that, a particular item that we need for a daily use, there is a demand is more than supply, then the tendency is for people to buy more than they need and regularly keep buying it and hoarding it. So this will create an artificial scarcity in the market. Prices may go up. So similar this thing. Do we have anything in our mind where we keep hoarding things or keep collecting things because we think that it will be scarce and we will not have it in the future? Next, I am aware of my thoughts and I clearly know what I need to do to shift my current mindset to an abundance mindset. Let me repeat. I am aware of my thoughts and I clearly know what I need to do to shift my current mindset to an abundance mindset. So the answer to the previous statements will have a big impact on this statement. I am aware of my thoughts and I clearly know what I need to do to shift my current mindset to an abundance mindset. Again, rate it 1 to 5. I am grateful for what I have and I have a daily gratitude practice in my life. This is something we do regularly. Again, I think we need to introduce somehow. Because of time constraints, we were doing this ritual of gratitude. We were doing meditation, gratitude meditation. Let's see how we can bring at least a couple of minutes of gratitude, either in a form of affirmations. Let's do that. I'm grateful for what I have, and I have a daily gratitude practice in my life. Even writing a couple of sentences of gratitude, which we were practicing, we can still do. We can write it in our journal, what we are grateful for, the kind of people we have, the kind of things we have, the kind of opportunities that we got, and currently what we are having in our hand. Next one, I believe and recognize that possibilities are endless. Again, this is also an open mind, not getting bogged down by one previous failure. So not overthinking. This is one thing that Kamalji mentioned. Our mind, our intellect can become our enemy also when too much of importance is given to the end result. If we are in action without waiting for the perfect moment and learning from the mistakes that we do, not criticizing ourselves for those mistakes, but ensuring that we don't repeat that mistakes again. So I believe that and recognize that possibilities are endless, creating new possibilities every day. So this is something that creating a realm of possibilities, not one possibility or two possibilities. Since we are discussing about 7 areas of our life, if we have to really lead a blissful life, then we need to have a balance in all the areas. So what is that possibility that we are creating in each area of our life so that we keep progressing, we are in a continuous improvement mode. So I believe and recognize that possibilities are endless. Next, I tell myself the affirmations that exemplify the abundance mindset I wish to have. So we were having this money affirmations that we were doing. Again, we need to see how we can bring it back. Because of the time constraint, we have stopped doing that. We are spending half an hour to 40 minutes on one area. So I tell myself the affirmations that exemplify the abundance mindset I wish to have. So this we can also do it regularly as soon as we wake up. We don't really have to do it together in this session, but we'll see how we can bring this back. So that's the self-assessment. So I hope those of you who have taken a journal and written down these statements, put today's date, and let's see after 2 weeks when we complete this the Power of Boldness Quest program. Let's come back to this page and see if when we do the assessment again, what are the changes that we have brought in because of the inputs we got out of this Quest program by Naveen Jain. So it's 7:26. Anyone would like to share anything, you can please unmute and share. Thank you. Yeah, we have Narmada Kameshwaran. Welcome back, Veera sir. We have Vidya Kumari. Narmada Kameshwaran, can you please unmute? And are you a regular member? Are you in our WhatsApp group? If not, please share your mobile number. We'll add it to the group. Narmada Kameshwaran.
Hi everyone, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm not your regular member. One of my HR colleague has put it in his WhatsApp status, and I was interested, so I joined you. And it is
Okay.
quite interesting, and it was a pleasant morning, so that I learned many things. Though we are going through all these things in my regular life, I'm a HR professional for the past 25 years. But still, it is refreshing in the morning to hear such things, to brush it up and then go ahead with things. Thank you so much for that. I'm not in your WhatsApp group. I'll share my number so that you
Please.
can add to.
Yeah. Thank you, Narmada ma'am. Thank you for joining.
Thank you
And
so
we look forward to you joining regularly and participating actively. Thank you.
Sure. Thanks.
Good morning, Faisal. Yeah. Anyone else? We have 3 more minutes before we can end the session. Please unmute and share. Venkatesh, can you please introduce yourself, Mr. Venkatesh?
Madam, ma'am, can you put the number in the chat?
Yeah. You, Vidya Kumari, ma'am. I'm not sure you are part of our WhatsApp group. Please, if not, please share your number.
Oh, she already joined.
Okay.
She joined then yesterday. BG Balachangar, she's my friend. She also joined yesterday.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, Mr. Venkatesh, please share.
Yeah, good morning, team. aware of this group earlier, but earlier I joined 6-7 months ago. But
Okay.
unfortunately, I could not able to regularly attend this session.
Okay.
But
Okay.
last week, Mr. Ayappan talked to me.
Wow. Okay.
Now I'm trying to join this group regularly to connect with people and take the lot of insights. The people are sharing from the community. I try to take them and improve my everyday life.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Venkatesh. Are you part of our WhatsApp group? If not, please share your number in the chat,
Okay.
and we will add you to the group. And
Thank you,
one point, the words that we use will make are very powerful. So a couple of words that you used, I will try to.
Yeah.
Is not an empowering one. Like today, Kamalji also mentioned about the kind of distinct words that we use. So the affirmations are powerful because we will use I am in front of every sentence that we form. So please declare, I'm going to attend regularly the morning sessions. So that will bring in the impetus and that will give us the energy to join. So this is just a request. So
Okay,
let
sir.
us
Thanks
watch our words. Let us use empowering words. Thank you, Mr. Venkatesh. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amrish, for joining. I will add, I have your number.
Yeah. So it is 7:30. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Kamalji. Thank you, Kirtana, for a fantastic presentation and creating awareness about emotional intelligence. Although we know some of these things, but putting it in a package where every aspect is highlighted, and also that last questionnaire, I think that is something that we need to regularly visit. Thank you, Kirtana, for explaining very well. So we look forward. So tomorrow we have a session from Ayappan sir on finance and Ayappan sir and team. So look forward to all of you joining tomorrow. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Pandya.
Wonderful weekend.
Yes, Pandya, please go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, sir. I have one poll. Can I ask the poll so that I want to check whether it is working or not? If it is working, we can continue. Shall I do that, sir?
Yes, please go ahead, Pandya.
So it is like, are you getting any question to you, everyone?
Yes, it's coming on the screen.
Yeah.
Can you read it? Can you read and put the votes?
But how can we put?
There is.
Yes,
there are certain circles which we need to click on that.
Yeah,
No.
click that and then put that circle.
But in this, okay. Like this.
Yeah, I'm getting. Can you put everyone so that I can understand?
Yeah. We can do it.
Yeah, I voted it.
Yeah. Okay. So I got 2 votes. I hear 20 members are there. Are you people are doing? Yeah, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. Okay. 6 people, 7. Okay. Then it is working, right? Good.
Yes, I
9,
submitted.
10, 11, 12,
3 questions.
30 people. Okay. So if it is good, okay, see, I can see 64% are people are telling me extremely useful, and 100% people are telling this session is useful. So I will invite other people as well for tomorrow, and 50% are telling that I will share it. Okay. So in group I have a message. Okay, in the message there is a link is there. Kindly please share it. Put it in the WhatsApp status. Now, okay, it takes some 2 minutes time. Okay, so that we will make sure other your friends will join today. Kindly put it in your. Thank you.
Mr. Venkatesh, if you can click that chat, in the chat window, and there is you click that, and you will automatically go into the WhatsApp group. Vidyakumari ma'am, Lito sir, please click that link, that chat. No, the moment you click that, it will go there.
Yes, sir. I have done it.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Vidyakumari ma'am,
Uh,
Veera
are,
sir.
are you able to see the result?
I
Yeah.
just now saw the feedback. Thank you so much for sharing it on screen.
Okay. Well, are you able to see the result, everyone?
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Yeah, the result percentage we were
Yes,
able to see.
Okay.
we can
Okay.
see.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pandian. Thank you.
Thank you, Pandya, for your initiative. Highly appreciate your commitment to give a good experience to everyone. And thank you very much. Let's continue this poll for every session. Thank you.
Thank you all. Have a nice
Thank
day.
you
See
all.
you
Thank you.
tomorrow.